This should be pretty cool. The Old 100 Gold Mine Tour. I've already been in paid. They gave us a, I guess it drizzles down there, I don't know. But so they gave us raincoats and hard hats. Pretty cool place.
Oh yeah, and they had to give him a bunch of drugs so you can get him.
Alright, so we're loaded up here on this train, I don't know. It's pretty cool. About to head into the mountain over here.
We're gonna unload right here, one step, help each other out. So if you're a miner back in the mid to late 1800s, so you got a job, you wish to hammer and steel. Your job was to come in here, drill holes in this wall by hitting the steel, turning it, hitting it, turning it, hitting it, turning it. And we know why we had to turn it every time we hit it.
Make it more round.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Make it a round hole so you don't get it stuck. If you keep beating this thing, what you see, you can't get it out of there. Well, these miners were paid $1 a day. If they lost a steel, it cost $3. They couldn't afford to do that. Same time, they have two antennas with a 3-foot steel. So same thing, they're drilling holes in this wall. One guy's hitting it, the other guy's turning while he's hitting it. As soon as he gets tired, they switch off. So now you have a 2-man team, it's faster than that. It's still gonna take forever to drill a hole 3 foot deep. Well, the reason we're drilling holes in this wall, it takes about 30 holes to drill out, load with dynamite, blast out, clean out. Now you've advanced your tunnel 3 foot. So these guys are moving 3 foot at a time. Probably taking weeks in this manner. I wanted to demonstrate this, but I need one of you kids down. You wanna help me? Come on up here. So I want you to hold the steel kind of like that, down below, right there. Not too tight, because every time I hit it, you gotta kind of turn it. Gotta lift it just barely and then turn it every time I hit it. Ready? Here we go. There you go. Tired, you're turning. Hold your hands kind of way up so that it's not too bad. Does that feel better? There you go. My God. Faster. Okay, good job, man. Thanks. Give him a hand. Good job. So we're drilling 30 holes this way by candlelight, I forgot to mention. So these guys are using candlelight to drill these holes in the wall. Well, in the early 1900s, they finally got electricity into this area. I was told that these candles were an 8-hour candle. That way you knew when your shift was over. In the early 1900s, they came up with a carbide lamp. Carbide in the bottom, water in the top. You flip it, it creates a flame out of it, and you hang it on your hat like mine is. That's how you'd use it. Anybody know what kind of gas this emitted?
Acetylene.
Acetylene, sure, that's a good answer. Acetylene, just like a torch. So when I worked in the mine, we used these big battery rechargeable lamps. The same thing, you hang it on your hat like mine is, that's how you use it. Everybody in the mine used the same belt, because it had a place to tie off, also had a place to hang your battery. So everybody used the same belt. But this is a rechargeable battery. At the end of the shift, we had a big old charger we plug it into. And you've all had rechargeable batteries that die. You know, you might charge it 100 times and it still dies. So if this dies on you when you're up in the stove, it's pitch dark up there. There's no lights like this. It's just this light. So if it goes dead, or sometimes you're drilling an uphole and the rock flies off and breaks your lamp, so now you're standing in pitch darkness up there. Can't see your hand in front of your face.
Getting smaller and smaller as we go. I wasn't watching, I was filming. Oh, man.
So this here is called an ore chute. So now we're back talking about the guys who are taking the vein upward. Well, they have to have a lot of that, so you just shrink the rock out of that stope before they blast, otherwise they'll fill it up. So they have to pull some rock out of there. Well, there's a machine that sits above the chute that I'm going to show you in a minute that drags rock out of the chute, out of the stope, and puts it into this big old ore chute. Well, then there's two guys on a train called trammers that come along here. They have a train with about 8 empty cars. So they come along here and they pull underneath this chute. There's actually a cylinder that goes back and forth and scoops dirt out of pockets that lead up to the stove. As he's scooping dirt out of those pockets, it's causing that stove up there to shrink down a little bit, like an hourglass. And now you make room for the next blast. I'm going to run it for you, it's kind of loud. So now instead of taking 3 days, it takes probably 3 hours to work out 30 tons of rock. I'm going to run it for you, it's loud.
the town of Silverton, which is a quaint little town. So I think I might prefer this one over Telluride just because it's not quite as busy. You can find parking. And it's very, you know, antique-ish. Only the main drag here is paved. Every other side road and everything is dirt. Very biker friendly. There's a lot of biker groups come through here. And they're all friendly, so. Yeah, very cool. We've been checking out the shops. We stopped and we had Mexican food, which was actually pretty good. I looked in the back and it was actually Mexican people cooking, you know, not non-Mexicans. But yeah, then we had some ice cream, which was really good, some homemade ice cream. And yeah, we're just kind of checking it out. Now you notice you see very few cars here. You see a lot of Toyotas, see a lot of Jeeps, some pickup trucks. A lot of overlanding rigs like that one over there. But yeah, this is overlanding country. It's beautiful. All the mountains. It's only about 4.5 miles from camp too, so it's great. All right. Well, it is Saturday morning. All the crew is packing up. They're going to leave me. There's Trailfinder. He tows his Jeep with that. His wife drives that rig. And then they've got that truck and that big old trailer there that he drives. Then we got Dennis and Karen. They've got that, and then they put their little car behind that. And everybody's a-leaving. I'm back in there. And then I met a new friend over here with that yellow trailer. He's pretty cool, so I'll hang out with him for a day. I think he's leaving tomorrow. Yeah. All right.